Let me ask you another question. How many of you think that you can actually do this trading stuff? Like fully believe in yourself that you can do this shit? Yeah. One person out of the 60 people who do. You guys all believe in yourself. Okay. That's good. You have to believe in yourself. But how many of you actually believe in yourself enough to just follow the fucking system? Just follow it. Stop. I guarantee every single loss that you guys are taking is from dumb trades. It's from FOMO. It's okay. Chasing the lows, like buying a breakout at the top, like CCL, like your entries, like, oh, this seems like a good entry, is all the way at the high of the day. No, 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 no. A lot of times, I don't want to call it this trader specifically, but we talked about this, is, they were buying. Okay. My first understanding of the question was they were buying where I was selling. Okay. So I want to say, so we're going to do a good example here because I'm cooking right now. So we're going to do old you versus the new you. Okay. First the new you. Okay. Today we're burying our old yous. Okay. We're burying him right now. Old you. Okay. So here's a stock chart. I always do line charts. I know they're not candlesticks, right? Is you see a stock rip like this. Okay. And what comes into your mind? Let's list off the things that come to your mind. So up here, right? So this is the old you. Right here is going to be your entry. Why did you enter here? FOMO because you missed the move. So you have FOMO. Everyone else is making money, but you're not, right? So it's right, everyone else. Everyone's making money. You knew it was going to go, right? But it didn't give you the right entry. So you're like, fuck it, I got to get in anyway, right? So I don't know how to write that on here, but like, gotta get in. What else? Gotta get in. Oh, it's already this high, so it's definitely going higher. Higher for sure, no doubt. Okay. What is up? Chasing. Well, it's like, well, this don't wait. I'm just gonna chase it this one time. I'm never gonna do it again. Okay. Just lying to yourself. Just straight lies. Okay. You had a red day yesterday, so your red day, previous performance, we'll call it, is affecting your rationale. What are some other things? Oh, PB's in, Ellie's in. They were in 30 minutes ago, but like they're pretty good. So I'm just gonna get in now too because they got in 30 minutes ago. All right. PB and Ellie in. So what else? Oh, here's a good one. Frustrating. You're frustrated because you knew it was gonna go and you missed it. I think I just spelled frustrated wrong. Fuck it. Whatever. You guys get the idea. I'm just gonna write this face, the mad face. Okay. Oh, PB and Ellie said that they're trimming right now, but they didn't say all out. So I'm just gonna keep in. Okay. See all this bullshit you tell yourself to justify up here? See all this bullshit you tell yourself? All these are what we call justifications. Okay. Bullshit justifications. Okay. And you're laughing, but I know you do this, right? But all bullshit justification, right? Bullshit. Where in here do we talk about? Is anything in here actually a trading term? Do you think any of this stuff I just wrote down on this board is actually in a trading book? Seriously, ask yourself. Any of this stuff in a trading book? Hell no. Okay, so this is the old you. Now let's change our thinking here. This is the new you. So we're going to do literally the exact same thing. Okay, exact same thing, but we're going to put it in the new you. Same exact chart, nothing's changed. And we're going to use a different color here. What's more of a positive color? Yellow, but I think it's not going to be easy. Oh, you can see yellow one here. Okay, so here's the new you. First question we're going to ask ourselves is, oh shit, this stock is ripping. What are we, actually, so I'm going to make the colors look nice. All about to find things here. We'll do green, dark green. Okay, so new you, looking at an entry up here. What are you going to ask yourself? Let's break it down. First thing we're going to ask ourselves? First thing we're going to say yourself is, holy smokes. Holy smokes. It's trending. First thing we're going to say to ourselves. Holy smokes, it's trending. Okay. Good setup. Good setup. And by what we mean by that is we're going to check the daily maybe, right? So we're going to check the daily. Is it breaking out of a range? We're going to check the daily chart. Range break. We're trying to range or, breakout. Okay. Where's my entry? That's a great one. Where's my entry? Where's my entry? We'll put that on there. But like, we're going to indexes, right? Are the indexes ripping? Okay, the index is ripping, and then my stock's ripping. Be like, okay, we found the magical unicorn for the day. All right. Let's focus on this. Is where's my entry? So let's bring that down here. So what are we gonna look for entry? What do we look for entry? And don't name any indicator or level. What are we gonna look for an entry? JP beat me to it. Right? How about this? We're just gonna look for a dip first. Look for a dip or some sort of consolidation. Makes I think you spelled it right. I can't spell. Maybe a dip or consolidation. Okay. Or a base. Exactly. Let's just sum all this up. We're just gonna wait for this thing to chill out. Okay. We'll wait for it to chill out. So now let's run this thought experiment more. So now we got it's dipping. Okay. What are we gonna look for now? What are some things we can look for? We can look for what? Layers of the onion. So if it goes, we start at the daily chart. What do we get from the daily chart? Let's think. Begins with an L. We're gonna look for some levels, maybe like a key level retest. Okay, so we're gonna look for the levels, and we're gonna put these in order too. We're gonna put these in order. Okay, so we're gonna do levels. Okay, so say our level is here. All right, so this is our level. Okay, so that's one good reason to get in. It's retesting our level, right? All right, but our next one is, what about our EMAs? What about our EMAs? So if our 8 EMA, okay, is all the way down here, is that good? The 8 EMA is all the way down here? No, that's not good. But now, what if our EMA is also curling and approaching our level? That's good, right? Because if it decides to rest at our level, the 8 EMA will catch up and then ideally bring our stock with it. Okay. So now let's talk about the candles. Okay. What do we want? So let's say we got our key level retest. I'm going to make this even more visual. We're going crazy with the colors today, huh? So there you go. And then price comes down to right here. Okay. So we got our levels. So check, check. What do we need to see next? We need to see something has to agree with our thesis. What has to agree with our thesis? What do we watch all day? The price action. But what is specific about the price action? You can buy them at your local mall. The candles. Yes, the candles also have to match. Okay. So what would that look like? Okay, so say we have a candle that looks like this, but the next candle looks like this. What does this tell us? Is it going to keep going up? No. So we're going to do what? We're going to cut our what? We're going to cut our what? Yeah, cut our loss. We're cut our starters. Keyword I was looking for there. Okay, because you're only going to add starters on here because you need that continuation push. Okay, you need a candle that breaks the highs and looks like this. So as this is happening, right, say you have a small account, you're going to take the first tap, it comes down, you're going to take one contract, it starts to form a hammer, you're going to take your second contract, and then your third contract, you're going to take up here. Okay, so now you're in a good trade. So now we hit all three criteria. We got everything we wanted. Okay, so this is our entry plan. Entry plan's right here. in green. Now, we have to talk about our exit plan. All right. What's our exit plan? What's our exit plan? You're the flight attendant, okay? You got to tell us what happens when the plane goes down. What's our exit plan? What do we can look for? Yep. You're going to see, okay, key level. So level, I'm just going to write holding. Key level holding. Okay. Don't worry about how much money you're going to make. Let's focus on a risk. Remember, risk first mindset, not, okay, bang, I got in. Now we're going to the fucking moon. No. What's the exit plan if it doesn't work out? Then we figure out where we're actually going to sell our contracts. Congratulations, I just fixed your trading. Okay, next question. Now, we're also, look, it's going to be very similar to up to here. So the level holding, okay, are the EMAs curling? Okay, the EMAs curling. Okay, is each candle making a higher high, or if it's a short, right, a lower low? Okay, so all these things are happening. Okay, all these things, indexes, things like that. But I really want to focus on these three here. Okay, so here's our exit plan. Okay, so all of these things are going our way. All these things are going our way. So that means we're in a good trade. But Ellie, I hold too long and they always go red. How many of you guys do that? Or gals? Yep. Okay. So let's look at this chart here. Okay. So remember, old you thought that this was the good entry up here. Remember, old you thought this was a good entry up here. New you knows this is a terrible entry. Okay. So you get everything you want. Okay. Where would be, to make this more interesting, let's just say this is 500. Okay. Where would be your first take profit? Where would you trim? Where's your first trim? High a day. Why wouldn't it be 500? Why wouldn't it be 500? Exactly, JP. Exactly. Here's high day. It's the first big spot. It's the first big stop. Okay, so as price curls, you're going to come up. Okay, and you're going to take your trims because it's likely going to at least somewhat pull back a little bit at high a day, and then it's going to continue to the next target. Okay, your first trim's high a day. How much? Okay, so say you have 3 contracts. How many contracts are you going to trim a high a day? Previous rejection. I like that, Aiden. I like that. I actually like that term. Yeah, it's a previous rejection spot. It's where it pulled back before. So, rule of 3, it's going to have to test it one more time. I really like that. So if you have 3 contracts, how many are you going to sell a high a day? You're going to sell 2 contracts. Why? Because you entered those 2 contracts down here. Okay. Any of you ever taken accounting class? First in, first out? Anyone ever heard that? Anyone take managerial accounting in college? First in, first out? These first 2 contracts, first 2 in, first 2 out. Okay. You can take those trims right at. This is the new U. So we'll put this for your exit strategy. Put 2 X's right here. Okay. And then where you're going to sell your other contract in theory world. You're going to sell it at 500. Now, if it breaks 500, you're going to let it run all day. Okay. That's going to be this contract right here. So now let's look at the old you versus the new you. Let's talk about things that have changed or things that have adjusted. Okay. So old you. Let's summarize it. What do we notice about the old you? What do we notice? What do we notice? Let's read through all these things. Gambler. Is there a system for the old you? Or is it just fucking hoping? No plan. You're just kind of fucking hoping and figuring out, right? That's wrong. Now look at the new you. Look at all the steps, right? All the information you're gathering. Okay, look at the level, look at the emails, look at the candles. How many contracts am I buying? Where's my entry? Where's this? Like, you are dialed. Okay. The old you, okay, is not dialed. Gambler. We're just gonna write DGen. Okay. They're gonna come join the Discord for 3 months. Okay, and they're gonna leave. They're gonna be gone. They're gonna be like, fuck this, trading's not for me. It's a scam. I'm just gonna go invest in indexes. That's it. They're going to max 3 months. Max 3 months. Why? Because all they're going to do is take alerts. They're not going to trim. They're not going to follow anything. They're going to FOMO slap. They're just gamblers. They're going to leave. They always do. I can check the stats. New you. Okay. So new you. You have a plan. Okay. You have a system. Okay. You have defined criteria. Okay. Defined criteria. Okay. You're not going to gamble. Okay. You're going to stick along longer than 3 months. You're not going to have FOMO. You're not going to worry about everyone else's make money. You're not going to think you have to get in. Okay. You're going to have, oh, it's definitely going to go higher. Fuck it. You know, gone. You're not going to lie to yourself and say, this is a good entry. Okay. You're not going to worry about your previous red day. You're not going to worry if I'm in or PB's in. Okay. You're not going to be frustrated on tilt. Okay. Well, they said trim. That means they're not all out. You're not going to do any of that stuff. Okay, it's gone out the window into the trash. So a trash can too. Make it real visual here. Let's see if I can draw a trash can into the trash. And this trash stinks. Stinky ass fucking trash, dude. It smells like New York City, dude. It stinks. Into the trash. Take this, all this, and into the trash. Stinky trash. But look at the difference. Look at the difference. Huge difference in everything. But this as well change everything for you. Everything. Okay. Everything. I used to be a degen. I always like people ask like how long you've been trading for. It's like, oh, I'm a reformed degen. I had to do all this shit. Buying high days, doing dumb shit, like just trying to get green. All I cared about was if I was green. I didn't care about if I followed my system. I didn't care about if I had a plan. I didn't care about the criteria. I just want to make money. But people have it twisted, right? So people always focus on the money. No one is trading because they don't want to make money. Everyone gets into it because they know you can make money. That's all they care about. Dollar signs in their eyes, dollar signs, and they're like, oh my God, money. Right? But what actually gets you there? Right? Do you think Warren Buffett or any of these, hedge fund guys, you think they just buy shit because they think it's going to go up? Or do you think they have a multi-billion-dollar team behind them that researches these stocks? Granted, they are fundamental investors, right? They have a team. They have like 30 people that make them decide. Okay. We don't have 30 people. We just have ourselves. Okay. So my advice to you is to stick to the system. Okay. Stick to the system. Spend time. Your own journey in trading, right? Like I can spoon feed you shit all day. I can spoon feed you plays. That's cool. But it's not consistent. It's not going to happen because one day LED will no longer be here. LED might get poached for a hedge fund or some shit like that. I don't know where I'm going to wind up in 10 years from now. But the same shit has worked in the stock market for the last 30 years. That's a skill, right? Say your job lays you off. Say some shit happens in your family. You have a skill. You can make money anywhere, anytime. You don't need anyone. That's where you want to be. And self-discovery and self-journey is where the most amount of growth comes from. Sure, Shadi, right? I taught Shadi a lot. Shadi's also taught me a lot. You know how he taught me a lot? Self-discovery. At nighttime, when the kiddos are asleep and no one's bothering him, right? He's putting in the work. But at nighttime, you guys are asking me at 3 o'clock in the morning if I'm still on the video calls. You see the difference? You see the difference? That's the difference. It's just that extra hour. I'm not saying you to dedicate your whole life to this shit. With the internet nowadays, it's easy, right? That's all you need to do. At nighttime, right? So when everyone's sleeping, when I sleep, I think about stock setups. And you guys probably will too. That's where the work comes in. An hour at night, just review your trades. What you did well, what you did wrong. Just quick review, right? Make a couple notes. If you start to see his patterns developing over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, over and over and over again. And you fix those patterns, and then the improvement comes. Okay. When I had my red day, right? Sure. Granted, I'll always show you exactly what happened. Where is it? It was this. It's this day right here. I lost like $700. Boo fucking who. It's not about the loss, right? So it came down and it got destroyed. Right. So I entered puts, same entry I always do, but this wick wicked me out, and I kind of panicked because I was like, I wasn't too sure about it. Eventually, it did work out. Right. So what I do now, I just know is SMCI has a weird personality. It just it dies and doesn't do anything. It just kind of where's the thing? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Mm-mm-mm. Can't find it on here. Oh, it's because they changed the EMAs. But you guys get. Oh, it's this day right here. SMCI makes huge moves off the open and then consolidates. Huge moves off the open and then consolidates. Huge move, consolidate, and then kind of chopping right now. Let's write that down in my journal. Boom. Out the back. I'll never forget that. And I just learned something from it. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed my lesson. I'm very, very happy with all the colors and things we talked about. But just remember this. If you remember anything, just remember the old you. Remember the old you versus the new you. Just remember, like, think about all the things we went through for the new you. And don't get like discouraged because there's a lot of steps. Fuck the steps. Be like, hey, just ask yourself this. Is this a good entry? Is this a good entry? Is this a good entry? If it's not, it's not. Then who cares? Well, there will be another one. Old you. I'm just gonna fucking get in. Fuck it. See what happens. So that is my pep talk. That is my lesson. I think we definitely overstayed our welcome here, but I will save this and no, Sean, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Trust me. And you'll see, like Pal's been around for a while. Like some of you guys, like you guys been with me for a while, and it's funny. Like the people that stay here for a while, like a lot of growth comes. It's all about the self-discovery. I'm telling you, it's the best part about trading. Learning new shit about trading is the best part. I'm telling you, when I learned something new, it's like, dude, like when I learned about reversals, I was like, oh my Lord, like this is it. Like I'm gonna make so much money. Like, I get the tingles. That's what you need to learn. Right? Like trading with VIX and different like you want to find out the day I found out the 30-minute, you want to know how much my life changed? Everything changed. So like that stuff you need to it just takes time. So this is a long-term version. The stock market will be open for when days I'm gone, and it was be open before days I'm open. So and it's just like golf, except golf, I just get mad tilted. It's the only sport that makes me want to drink. But okay. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. We just had like a quick hour and 15 lesson. I'll upload this and edit it and everything like that. But I hope you're able to take some serious tidbits away from this. We went from spreads to laddering to the old versus new you. So let's lock in. It's Q4, just started. You read 15 days. Who gives a shit? We're coming back. We're going crazy. But I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful day. And yeah, see you guys all tomorrow.